Sue Smith sitting in for Aaron Rand. Great to be with you on this football half hour. A few weeks ago, we brought you the story of a Montreal flag football team. They had defeated all the other teams across the country and were headed to represent Canada at the NFL Flag Summer Championships, which were held in Indianapolis. And guess what? Even though they were the youngest team in their division, they won. Jamil Springer is the head coach of Flight School Elite Flag Football Team, and he joins us on the line. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Thank you for having me.
Hey, congratulations.
Thank you.
How are you feeling?
Oh, I can't lie to you. I feel extremely well, content, happy about our achievement, but more importantly, we're just ready for what's next.
Okay, whoa. Let's just look back for 1 minute, Jamil. Let's rest on your laurels for a second. First of all, tell me about your team. Who are your team?
Well, we're a group of under 15 athletes in Montreal. Our name is Flight School Elite, and we've been active as a unit since 2017. This particular group has been going strong for about 3 to 4 months together as a unit.
Is it boys, girls?
For this group, it's just boys.
Right. And so you represent Montreal. Like, what was your journey to the tournament in Indianapolis like?
Yeah, so we had a regional tournament which was held in Montreal that's ran by NFL Canada, where we went undefeated and we won. And then we went to the national tournament, which was in Ottawa, where we also, luckily, we went undefeated as well. And then that punched our ticket to Indianapolis, which was the largest flag football stage so far for youth football, where we also went undefeated.
Amazing. Wow, that's really amazing. Tell me about the games. Like, what was it like being in Indiana, and what were your games like that you played?
Yeah, so overall, the experience itself is like nothing that we've ever seen before. We had the opportunity to connect with several teams from across the world. We played New Zealand, we played Brazil, China, Mexico, as well as Germany. So those were the teams that we played during our round robin and finals. And it was interesting for us to kind of see the game from another landscape, so see how it's played across the world, right?
Yeah.
So that was something to take back for sure.
And so, but your big games were against Mexico and the USA, and I understand you went to triple overtime with Team USA?
Yeah. So we played Mexico for the finals of the international bracket, which was an intense game, and it's all over the web right now. It was on ESPN, where we won on the final play. So Mexico had an opportunity to win with 0 seconds left, and our defender made a great stop, which punched our ticket to the finals against U.S. And U.S., in typical fashion, it went down to the wire. 3 overtimes where we were able to pull it out in the last final seconds.
That's incredible. Now, I understand you were the youngest team. So your guys are U14, I understand, and this was U15?
Yeah, so we got a group of kids that are actually 2013 born and some 2012s, and we were playing against 2011. So roughly 13-year-olds going up against 15-year-olds, and they rose to the occasion.
Well, I mean, what do you attribute their success to?
Hard work, and it's never easy in those type of formats because the games are short. It's very high pressured, so it's really important to stay level-headed and focused. And they bought into what we were telling them to do, and they became successful.
How popular is flag football?
I think for sure it's the fastest growing sport right now, and
Really?
Because it's inclusive for guys and girls, and now you can see it's accessible all across the world. I wouldn't be surprised if it's going to be the second biggest sport after soccer. I really do think so.
I'm trying to remember back to my McGill days. I played flag football. It was really fun.
Absolutely. It's not too complicated to play.
So, but, it's interesting that it's sponsored by the NFL, and you said NFL Canada. So is it like considered to be a bit of a, I don't know, recruiting or training ground? Because these kids could be playing football, right?
Absolutely. Well, it's definitely a sport that is an easy transition to tackle football. Mm-hmm. But the fact that there's all girls divisions it's kind of its own sport and its own entity, right? And at this particular tournament, there was a lot of scouts from Division I universities there to promote their program and also try and recruit for their institutions.
So I don't know if you can generalize like this, but would you say that most of your players then want to stay in flag football, or are they, likely to switch over to tackle football?
It's a tough one. So in our program, we have kids that actually played tackle football, and they use flag football as kind of an off-season training to help transition and translate to the game they play. Yeah. And then we have athletes that don't play tackle football and might play basketball, or they might play hockey. And they look at flag football as, potentially their primary sport. So we kind of get to see the impact it has on all different shapes of people that are interested in sports. And, our goal is not to push them to flag football. If they play tackle football, that's great. It's just to show them another sport that they can like, and maybe, they might be a little bit more successful in to the sport that they're playing currently.
And you said at the beginning you're focused on what's next. So what is next for your team?
Well, for this particular group, I think their focus is to continue to show that they can play with the best of the best. Mm-hmm. So we're going to enter a lot more tournaments as a unit and just trying to see how far we can take it. So we actually signed up to go to Panama in January, and we'll also be going to Shanghai, China as well. So
wow.
we're gonna take the show on the road and really enjoy the international aspect of flag football.
I like it. Well, listen, it sounds like you have a lot of accolades already and championships under your belt. So congratulations again, Jamil.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye. That is Jamil Springer. He's the head coach of Flight School Elite Flag Football Team. Wow, they're on to Panama and maybe Shanghai after ripping the competition in Indiana at the International Championships.
Hello, Canada.
This is Bryan Adams Radio. Hosted by Bryan Adams himself.
We'll play a few of mine, a ton of my favorites, and some must-hear behind-the-scenes stories from the world of rock and roll. I'm coming to get you! One thing about doing rock and roll so long is you end up meeting a lot of the people that you admire. Sometimes you even get to work with them. It's only love, and that's all.
Bryan Adams Radio. I'm coming back to you. Now available on the free iHeartRadio app.
Everybody hard.